Good day and welcome to Xuviate Business Agility Daily, where we help leaders reimagine how work gets done. Today, I want to talk about a phenomenon called the Peter Principle, which was coined by Dr. Lawrence Peter in 1969. It states that people rise in an organization until they are promoted to a position of incompetence. That's a mouthful, but let me explain. Okay, here we do have a typical organization or a branch of an organization with a manager and his three teams. We'll only look at the left side one, and we'll say that this is a technical team, and we've got somebody starting on a tier one. They're doing a good job. Over time, they get promoted, and with that, they get more money. They do a good job again, and over time, the same thing happens again. And let's say they are the star performing tier 3 technician. Now it becomes important for us as business leaders. If we look at having, for example, a team lead position open, whom are we going to put in there? And too often organizations are saying, I'm taking my top salesperson to become the sales leader, or the top technical person to become the technical leader. And we put them there. And that person also takes that role because that's the only way to grow in the organization and to get more money, because they had reached a ceiling as a technical person. The big problem here becomes often they are now no longer competent here. This is something where they've got no skills or they don't have the aptitude for it. The big problem is we're now sitting in a lose-lose situation. That person cannot perform, and we have a non-performer as organization in there. But we can't really demote them, because with that we would have to take their money away as well. And normally they are good enough that we can't really do anything. So we are not happy with them. They are not happy in their position. One option to change this is, for example, to say we do have a specialist way of going further, and we could put them sideways and still keep their money, and they can perform and get more money over time again. So to summarize, the way we look at promotion in most organizations today is flawed, as often the only way for an employee to be seen as successful, and especially to get a higher salary, is when they rise into the next level in the hierarchy. At some stage, most will inevitably reach a position where they are in it over their head. And now the company and the employee are stuck in a lose-lose situation. It is thus critical for us as leaders to be aware of this phenomenon and not just promote the best performer in a role into the next higher position without taking their strengths, their aptitude, and their ambitions into account. And even then, they will need support and coaching to grow into a role that needs new skills.